everyone. Have you ever purchased any kind of service of prostitution? Uh, Today I'm going to talk about the problem of prostitution in Taiwan. According to the history, prostitution have existed in Taiwan for many years, and it always concerned about the economy. Of course, the better economy, the bigger market for prostitute. And regardless of ethics, prostitution is a huge and organized, and we can call it as a kind of industry. But what everyone can see is always the outside of it. The complex construction behind it is always invisible to our eyes. According to the history of prostitution in Taiwan, it can be traced back to the period of Japanese colonial rules. And you know that Japanese government forced Taiwanese women to be the comfort women for the soldiers. And later, the KMT government comes to control Taiwan, and it once forbidden the prostitution by the name of ethics, and it defined it as a kind of crime, but the government failed to forbid it because prostitution is not only industry, it's also concerned about the human nature. So if we easily define it as a kind of crime, it's not the right thing. And moreover, without the protection of law, the prostitute will be easily bullied and exploited by police and maybe pimps or even the horrid guests. So we have to think out some solutions to save them. So I come up with two solutions to solve this kind of problem. The first one is we can provide some jobs for them, or teach them to getting some other kind of job. Like we can teach them how to cook, or how to make clothes, or how to discuss with customers. And second solution is, which I like most, is legalize it. We can set red light district. We can treat them as a kind of public servants. We can make them pay some tax. We can give them some health checks every month. And about a counter objection, of course, it's about my first solution. Someone will say that it's not suitable for the current situation because lots of people can't find any jobs now, and not mention them. So, but I think it's only a problem of current situation. If the economy get better, and of course the government can provide them some jobs. And about red light districts, of course, some of the residents in Taiwan were against it because our society is still very concentrative about sex. And lots of people were afraid of the STDs, the sexual transmitted disease, like herpes and AIDS or something else. I think about this point we can consult the experience of other countries like Netherlands or Germany. For example, in Germany, there are more than 400,000 of legal prostitutes, and they have to they have to receive the physical examination every month, and they have also paid the income tax. Yes, and another example is Netherlands. The Netherlands even has the competitions of red light houses. The Netherlands government will score their hygiene and security and honesty. And they even award the winners. It's a nice policy to prostitution. And in Taiwan, at worst, we can establish a prostitution bureau to do this kind of things. And it can be, so the problem is, legalize it is, we can have some ways to legalize it. Okay, to sum up, lots of developed countries have legalized the prostitution. So we should pay more attention at this issue instead of judge it by the viewpoint of ethics and public security. We should have an open attitude to confront this negative but necessary issue.